Nobody else. It's for us. Just like they got George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and all these guys. Our they forefathers. That's not our forefathers. We got our own forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Them our forefathers.
I will become home. People what they say. Christ is gonna come down and be the head of our kingdom.
And soon. So you need to come out them pants. You need to just
put the pork top down.
Oh yeah, my grandma didn't used to like me wear pants or nothing to church.
That's how it was back then. That's how it was back then. Because our ancestors.
Until I got older, yeah, she never would let. She made me wear skirts all the dress.
All the slave moves and everything you seen, what did the women wear out the almost when they come off the ship, they go dresses. They made us change to make us sin. But that's a command. So everything they can do to get us sin, that makes God turn his back on us. And they can rule over us. So there's a purpose why they have us doing all these things. Like the hair, the food they fed us in slavery. That's what we got pork for. We never eat that stuff. It was to make us sin against our God. So he turned his back on us and said, which is slavery. So we got to understand that and start resisting these things and come back to what the scripture says.
He said we are.
That's why people fast.
Can you get Judas chapter? Why you go? Can you get Judas 5?
A lot of our sisters want to walk around here with blonde hair in their head.
Oh yeah,
It is considered dirty, nasty. You go in there and you read, you will see where blonde hair, you was considered dirty. That meant you had leprosy. So therefore you was dirty unto the Lord and unto your people. We're not supposed to wear hair pieces or none of these things. None of that because you don't know.
Natural. That's why I went natural.
Judas.
Yeah, it's synthetic. They have human hair though.
But I'm saying you're not supposed to put. He gave you a lock of hair. You have a lock of hair. It don't make no difference. He gave you a lock of hair. That's how he communicates with you through your hair. Not through that weed that you got on.
I got a question. How would you look at us if we had on a white man toupee? You be like, them brothers hate themselves. They hate their hair.
Like Donald Trump, how the wig that the judge wear. The judge used to wear that.
But he's not just making it up to bring that out to prove his point. Leviticus 13:30. Then the priest shall see the plague, and behold, if it be a sight deeper than the skin, and there be in it a yellow thin hair, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a dry scald, even leprosy upon the head or the beard.
Yeah,
Okay.
They do.
So by them being white, you know why they're white? It's called leprosy. God took the melanin from you so the blood showed forth through the skin. So the world would know who the devil of the Bible is. So it's called leprosy. That's a disease. Leprosy.
See, a lot of us want to have them as friends. But Deuteronomy 28:68
and stuff like that, but I don't be like too close to them.
But when you know better, you do better. Deuteronomy 28:68.
Let me get to Judas right here. This Judas right here, 5:20. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them. So a person knew that if we sin against our God, that it's going
supposed to be around our people.
Let me finish it for you here. So it said, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by. Lest their Lord defend them, and their God before them, and we become a reproach before all the world. So he said, if they keeping God's commandments, you better leave them people alone, or their God gonna come to defend them. You go like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, they tried to kill them. You know, all the things that they tried to do to our people, God defended the one that kept the commandments. And they knew that we had our own God because they couldn't even kill our people. So they knew that there was a God of Israel, and when they were keeping the commandments, don't mess with them. So they got to get us to break the commandments so they can rule and do what they want to do. God, he won't defend us there.
Let me add something. That's why they can give you the blonde wig. We meant like, oh, it's just what I wear, but we don't think of what they put in the stuff. So that's what I bring.
Yeah.
So that's what I skin.
Goes in your DNA.
And that's what DNA. And next thing you know, few years ago, I used to sell stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me now. I don't even realize it's simply from clothing, music, yeah.
So
So it's
sister,
more
guess
than
what?
just a
He made us perfect. He made you perfect.
That's right.
You can't make it no better with makeup. These wigs. He made you in the perfect image he wanted you. So
Beautiful
that's
skin in
you
the
trying to
world.
fix what God made. So we got to think of it like that.
Well, I try to quit wearing it, but I just, if you want to look nice and presentable,
But you can with your own natural
yeah.
look nice and presentable.
I used to
You
get told I
can.
look like a little woman growing up.
I don't care. I
My
don't care.
hair's short.
That's because you got
I'm
haters.
trying to grow it back.
You got haters. You got haters.
Yes,
But
right.
if this is what you want, and you want your hair to grow back, go to him. Talk to
I
him.
try to use oil, like natural.
No. You're not hearing me.
Oil.
Go to him
360.
and ask him to help you with the issues that you have. He touched something just a minute ago. If you read Exodus, Leviticus, you can read all of Leviticus and Exodus. You will find out whenever his people got in trouble, whenever our people got in trouble, who was there to bail us out? The Most High. He bailed us out. How was what Samson able
That's
to
what we
kill?
call on first more than anything.
How was Samson able to kill over 1,000 men with the jawbone of an ass? If you're going to read, you're going to look and say, okay, 600 people took on 4,000 people, and we killed all of them, and we didn't end up with a scratch on us because we had him on our side.
We have strength.
He fights our battles for us.
He fights our battles for us.
He fights our battles. When we don't listen, he punishes us. He whoops us.
God didn't punish the left.
Right? So come back to the scriptures, then you start receiving the blessings.
You can tell you got a zeal for God.
Yeah.
Come out them pants. Because I don't care what nobody say. They can tell you all this.
You know, I don't really like wearing skirts because I grew up wearing them, and then I don't be
But
going
that was
look
that
like
was
I'm a
your
loose woman
that
and then either walking around in a dress, you know. And I'm a
Sister-
little bit of a tomboy, so I just be
sister
wearing-
just walked up here a minute ago with her head covered, with a dress on, with her fringes.
Yeah,
with her
I would
fringes
have
in
to
it.
wear a long dress.
And she
That's what we
looked very.
prefer. That's modest apparel.
Not
That's
no
modest
tight
apparel.
fitting
Oh,
dress,
no,
none of that stuff.
It's supposed to be modest apparel.
Yeah, a nice little
3 and 12.
plan.
Yeah, we started 16, but with a bonus of step. Give it, see, let me see. Is it 18? That's 16. Started
This
16.
is Isaiah
I
chapter.
guess I gotta get some dresses. I got one.
Right.
I might wear pants up under mine, but
You can do that.
Like the tights up
Yeah.
under.
yeah.
Check this one out. Isaiah chapter 3, verse number 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks, and one-ton eyes, walking and menacing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
So you know what that secret part is? It's literally strength. Your secret part. You know, that's what he's saying. So first, I'm gonna smite the women of Israel because they don't want to be right.
That's why we ain't got edges a lot of our work.
I'm gonna smite you with fallenness, and I'm gonna discover your part. Go ahead.
In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments, and their feet, and their calves, and their round tires like the moon, chains, and the bracelets, and the mufflers.
Stop right there. So he's saying, you see what he's talking about? Chains, bracelets, mufflers. All the jewelry that we used to be decked in Africa, what they try to show us then, no, we don't like that nigga. Look around the world. Ain't none of us out here like that. With royalty and gold, we can take pictures sitting on gold. That ain't us no more.
I like the jewelry.
Yeah, but it ain't real stuff we got now.
Yeah.
The bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings, and the nose jewels.
That's bad.
No, he removed these things from the woman because they were disobedient too, like the men were at one point. So this is the punishment to the woman, the scalp of baldness, no edges,
That's why your hair won't grow like
like what you were just saying a minute ago. You read it? It's some more.
And the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, and the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
That's why when you say, "Damn, she smell like fish," why does she smell like that? She know to clean herself, but why that man smell like that? Don't he know to say something? What did it say?
And it shall come to pass, but instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
So he put that spirit of stink on us. We be thinking this shit, oh man, I just sweat too much. No, that's the spirit the Most High put on us. So we didn't obey.
That's a punishment.
We were so
You
proud.
ain't holy really if you unclean, ain't you?
In a sense. You reading this morning, I think.
And instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair baldness, and instead of stomacher and girdling of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty.
So it said instead of a head, what did it say, head full of set hair? What did it say?
Instead of well